Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nealay Patel. I'm the owner, designer, and educator here at SilverSilk and more. And my job is to bring you guys fun, inspirational ideas, new products, new SilverSilk, all the glamour that I could possibly give to you guys. Today is a little bit of a different thing because I'm not doing a tutorial necessarily. It is my first time doing an unboxing of my own stuff in a way without actually showing what to do with it. And so I was over in the Silver Silk Silkies Facebook community, and I know folks were so excited to finally be receiving their Tucson treasures. And I had so much fun shopping for these gemstones and meeting up with the vendors and getting some really good deals and to be able to pass that on to you guys with all of the fun things that I could find. And I don't know, I needed to package it all together and get it to you guys. And folks were asking, what's in the kits? What's in the kits? Because some of it was sold out already. And so there was no way of showing it, what was actually going to be in there since it was already shipped out to you guys. And so for some of the stuff that I was able to replenish in low quantity, I thought I would open some of the stuff up for you guys before I shipped it off to the person that is now going to be receiving it and actually show you what's on the inside. This is a live video, so I may flash a comment or two as I'm opening this. But hi guys, it's so good to see your names pop in. Sarah, Vivian, Linda. Um, I know we've got a lot of friends over from YouTube. Miss Sherry, Diane, Heather is in the house as well as Anastasia. Hi Kathy, I'm going to flip my camera around and just get straight to it because I know that unpackaging some of this stuff also takes a second or two. So let me pop this down to my top-down camera here and let's just get started. I have no idea which this one is. I'm basically going to open this up and just dump out all the materials. Hey, Bina. Okay, have you guys noticed though, like check out the wrapping with this silver metallic ink. I mean, SilverSilk is on its way. All the glamour. All right, so this one is stargazing, it looks like. Let me pop this over to the side. And what I did this time as well for you guys is I know some of you like stone identification, and so I just made sure to make a comprehensive list, as well as the cost of the retail price for some of this stuff. It was pricier, I will say, than last year for finding stuff in Tucson. I think the vendors are just sort of, they have their own pain points with trying to get the booth fees and the travel fees, the expensive shipping. And so they were not shy of hiking the price up a little bit for, some stuff. I tried to give you guys deals where I could, and a lot of that was just breaking down the different materials. But also, having a full strand is intimidating of stuff, I feel like. So having like little bits and pieces of things, but still having it very high quality and very color matching, to me is going to be a lot easier to design with. And as you could see, you guys got a deal because this stuff was pretty pricey. 71 bucks for everything that was in stargazing. And I of course wanted to give you guys a good deal on the pipe silver silk pearlesque chain and some of the end caps and stuff too. So either way, you guys got a deal. All right. It's very bright on here. I realize this. So what I'm going to do is actually just go through these materials one at a time while probably having to take it out of the bag. It's pretty shiny. Check out this fluorite drop. This was a fun little find that I just immediately thought stargazing, night sky, aurora borealis stripes. The facet on this is really great. And so it's a pretty good centerpiece. Oh my gosh, fluorite yummies. Let me get a dish or something though, because I think it's easier to see. I don't know if this dish is the best. It might be. Look at that. Oh my god, these little cubies of fluorite are delicious. These were fun. I grabbed the entire hank because there were, I think, only like 12 or 13 strands on it, and I was just like, I have to have all these. So I split them up and gave it to you guys. And I tried to pair them up as best as I could. and do a quality check as well before all 12 of them went into a baggie. So that was part of why it took so long, was making sure that I did some quality control over some of this stuff, because between transport some of the stones can break, and so it's kind of unfortunate for the stone, but of course I didn't want to give that to you guys. Some more fluorite. I think these actually have a round facet on them, so look at these. So pretty. um I love these. They're really rustic, and the color is just a gorgeous pastel, and I love the facet on there. So I don't remember what I called them on here. I think I call them columns, faceted columns, according to the list. So pretty. Kathy, you got stargazing, didn't you? Or did you get another type of kit? I have to remember now. I shipped out like over 100 packages this week and a half ago. And that was all me doing that. That was probably the nuttiest thing I've ever done. These are, let's see, these are tiger's eye, blue tiger's eye. I love the sparkle on these. They remind me of a disco ball, but they have that sort of iridescent glow to them like tiger's eye does. Can you guys see that? I thought it represented a night sky really well. Kind of gives me I don't know, like a grid almost of stars. So pretty. Love those. Oh, you got the horses one. Okay, perfect. We're definitely gonna look at that one. That one is an excellent bundle. Okay, we got that as the blue tiger's eye. We've got the labradorite chunks. These guys were fun. I found these at one of my favorite vendors to shop, and I feel like the flash isn't coming through on the camera as much as it is in real life, but you can kind of see it there. Definitely the facets help with that little glow that's in there. Oh, that's better. Okay, so I just got to turn it in the right way. These are cut in India, and they are just absolutely stunning. I love the facet on them. And it's like you kind of have to hit it in the right spot on the camera to really get it to glow, but super pretty in real life. Okay, so a pair of those, perfect for earrings on the go. We've got some dyed agate drops. These were fun. I love the color palette on these. They have sort of a green blue mix. They are dyed agate, which is not the rarest of stones, but I love the color on them. I love the facet on them. The quality is great, and they just make for another excellent component. Okay. And I think teal was part of this palette too, which that color fulfills, or that particular bead. Oh, lavender amethyst, also faceted. Everything is almost faceted because I wanted so much sparkle in this. I love the gradient of colors within the lavender amethyst, and you get that stone fit, like that stone feel to it, but with the facet, just adds a whole nother dimension and glow to it. And so these are great little chunky pieces for necklace spacers or something. I think that could make a really excellent component in a design. Oh, we got our lapis rounds. Now, I'm not going to dump out all of these. I'm going to be very careful and try and get just that strand out. Okay, well, it's already slipping off the thing. So never mind. Here, I'll do this. These are absolutely phenomenal. They are so high quality, lapis little spacer rondelles, and I cut them up into little strands for you guys to use as spacers. But that color blue and the little golds, I don't know, flakes that are in there, just absolutely stunning, and they're cut so well. And so I think you got 35 pieces of those. Yeah, 35 pieces in a little baggie. So pretty. So we've got a friend over from YouTube, Kaylin, asking which box is this? This is the Stargazing Mix bundle. Okay, this is Idolite. Another great dark blue color, sort of a jean color almost for that night sky feel. Super pretty. I love the translucency that these stones also offer. I just dumped all these out and I gotta put them back in. Need a This is when an assistant would come in handy. Hi, Kristen. So good to see your name pop in as I clean up my beads. um, all right, what have we got next? This is like a loaded kit. Well, they're all loaded kits, but this one is quartz. These are some clear spacers that are so sparkly. Debbie is asking, are there boxes left from Tucson? And there should be. I don't have Joan on the back end helping me today. So that website, if you go to silversilkonline.com and check out design kits, they're going to be in there. You'll see the Tucson picture for the kits. So these are really pretty. They just sparkle so much. That clarity in that quartz is just astounding. So pretty. You think it's glass, but it's not. I did not include any glass beads in any of these. I wanted only gemmies. Oh, look at these, you guys. These are all different. These are, what did I call these? What were these called? Boulder Opal Crescent Moons. These are top drilled. Let's see if I can find, there it is. And so the drilling on it's a little unusual, but these would just make excellent earrings, I thought, or charms or something. And they're all going to be a little different from kit to kit. So you're going to get something completely different from another silky on here. But what I did have to do was I had to dump all of these out onto a table. And I did pair them up according to how they looked. So that was a lot of work, but totally worth it. And my OCD just felt so satisfied trying to pair them up into, matching lookalikes. Love those. And of course, we cannot forget the SilverSilk components to this, because check this out, you guys. This was what I teased over in the SilverSilk Silkies Facebook community. This was one of the beautiful colors that I knitted, especially for the stargazing kit. Should I have this back in stock? You guys let me know, as just, someone who wants to buy the chain by itself. I just included in the kits. But what does this not scream night sky, stargazing, constellations, celestial everything? Like, this color is just to die for. And yeah, it's just I'm breathless. I'm like speechless just looking at it. Not that I'm biased or anything. Okay, and then with that, to round this particular bundle up, you got a couple of Silkies, SilverSilk Silkies charms. They got that knit imprint on the back too, which is my pattern for the knitting on this, as well as single and double strand end caps in dark rhodium. And that sort of rounds out the stargazing bundle. And I'm going to make this easy on myself and just dump everything here to the side and take a quick swig of my coffee. It is the afternoon here in Tulsa, and I needed a pick-me-up, so I just made myself some coffee. Cheers to you guys. All right, next kit. I shouldn't say kit, because kit's kind of a heavy word, right? We're going to call it a bundle, because there's no project planned with this necessarily. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with, some of these gemmies. And, for me, a kit is more of like, here's a project that we're going to do. Maybe I'm just being weird. All right. Let's see. We've got Rendezvous at Sunset. Now, this was a fun one to put together because it was a challenging color palette for me. I will say that. I didn't want to go with the typical like rainbow evening theme. This one was a little different in the palette and shopping for it as well. And then that name actually came from a song, which I really enjoyed. But yeah, this one has a $71 value and lots of fun things in this one too. Let's see. I'm going to dump all this out. And we're going to go into it. All right. So this is the blue chalcedony, which I used to call chalcedony, and that's not right. I kind of have to laugh at myself though. And you're welcome for that fact. Yeah, so blue chalcedony chunks. These are, whoops, faceted chunks on top of that. Aren't these pretty? Like, this is sort of that, it's almost getting to that dusk point clouds in the sky sort of a color to me. And so I wanted to transition this to the orange. And you get, how many chunks do you get in here? You get 12, which is great. I hope you guys follow my friend Andrea Bieber with her bracelet designs and stuff. Just phenomenal. She uses stuff that's similar to what's in these bundles as gemstones for her bracelets and stuff. So fabulous. Okay, we've got Laguna. Laguna lace agate rounds. Love these. I'm gonna dump a few of these out because I really don't want to spend the time to clean it up. Oh, it's on a strand. That's even better. Here we go. Aren't those gorge? This is like I don't really see this stone much, or maybe I just missed it. I don't know. I've been living in a hole, you guys, and I had to ask Sam what these were because I had no idea, and then he identified it after some back and forth for me. But I love the reds, I love the beige and, the grays in here. Such an unusual palette and a fun addition, I think, to what this theme is. It's so unexpected. Oh, I gotta put those feet back. And these are I didn't put the size on here, you guys. Whoopsies. These are 4.5 millimeter, I believe. They look to be about 4 or 5 millimeters. My bad. Guess I got too anxious to deliver all these things to you guys. Cherry Fire Quartz Rondelle. Now this is a beautiful palette in itself, right? You get some browns, you get some clears, you get these beautiful hits of pink. And these aren't faceted, but they do have a amazing palette just in itself. I should have used a white tray, but whatever. It's fine. So pretty. Okay, and you get, how many do you get of these? Oops, 20 pieces. Landed on my shirt. There we go. I dump them all out, and of course, I have to be the person that puts this away. It's all right. Let's see. Oh, so this is, I think, where the transition starts to get into more the oranges and deeper colors. I hate that reflection, so I'm just gonna have to dump it out. This is the Red Creek Jasper Smooth Rondelles. This is very picturesque in itself, isn't it? I mean, this says evening sky to me personally. And these rondelles were really fun to put in as little spacers. You get 15 pieces within this bundle, and um, just so pretty. They're all different from each other too. Yet they still work in that same little palette, which is wonderful. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you guys is, ooh, let's look at the pearls. Yum. Can you say yummy? I mean, look at these pearls. Bright orange. Well, not really bright. I guess there's like a burnt orange, but they're so vivid and round and almost flawless. I was really excited to get these from the vendor that I did. He had high quality pearls, and I kind of had to kick myself, Rebecca is saying, I kicked myself for not missing out on the third bundle here, but I had to kick myself for not getting more pearls. And he had tons of white ones, which, I love a white pearl. The color ones are the ones that really tell the story, I think, or, add that punchline to a story. Let's see. We have got a 10 millimeter peach moonstone faceted rounds. That's these guys here. Sort of a muted. What's not really orange, I guess, sort of a peachy color. Dare I say peach fuzz color of the year, but I don't know if it's quite as vivid. However, it is absolutely beautiful. Again, kind of giving that dusk evening, like the sun is just about to set sort of a vibe. Okay. Hi, Teresa. She says beautiful pearls. They are delicious for sure. We have got flower Amazonite rounds. That's these guys here. I'm just going to dump a few of these out. Super pretty. These were an unusual throw-in as well. I think it's because it had the reds and the yellows in there, as you guys can kind of see, and just kind of it brightened up the palette in a different way. And so I definitely want to throw a few of those in there. Okay, and it sort of tied back down to the Red Creek Jasper as well, because you could see that those colors work super well together. Okay, we have got brown opal smooth rondelles. There's a lot of smooths in here. Guess I was going for a very soothing evening. These are so fun though. I really, again, just an unusual, unexpected color for, the evening sun setting. But I think what I was also trying to conjure is from the image of the actual kit where you have like the cactus desert sort of vibe to it. I wanted to pull some of those elements in, and so I was able to throw a few of these in. Okay, and then let's see. Okay, we have got some barrel shaped. What were these? Dyed agates. And these were in that beautiful red color as well. I also had to dump these out onto a large tray and sort them in pairs so that you guys can have a pair of each, color variation. And so those are a fun little addition. You can use them as centerpieces. They'd be cool wire wrapped, in fact, because they have such a bold, punchy color. You could do a design that's sort of wire wrapped on there. I don't know, in a squiggle or something would be pretty fun. Of course, now back to SilverSilk. Okay, look at this. This one is a color that I had sort of retired a while ago and then sort of now brought back, at least for this kit, which is that sort of ember color. If you guys remember, it had sort of a fiery underside, or a fiery underlayer of that rainbow tinsel, and then that, what is this? This is actually a different colored wire on top. Normally it would have been antique copper, but it's not antique copper. It's actually a brown color, which has a little bit more of a yellow hue to it, I guess is the best way to describe it. So it's a brighter color of chain and just adds to the wonderful, like, I mean, hello. Could that not be any more perfect? So pretty. So you get 3 feet of that, and then you get some silver findings. I will say, though, sadly, I've ran out of silver findings for both the double and single strand end caps. And so I think the last 5 that I have, they're going to be a different coordinating color of findings, which I do apologize for. But hopefully it won't stifle your creativity. And it'll still be within the matching palette of this. But don't worry. I feel like you guys trust me enough to pick out the right materials for you guys at this point. And I will definitely make sure that happens. So cheers to that particular bundle. I should have just put everything, like everyone grab a beverage in the text message, right? Then we could have all cheers together. All right, so this one is the third one, which has to be Only the Horses. Also a song title. Oops. Oh, yeah, you get the charm with that one too as well. They all come with charms. This one is this was the first palette that I shopped for. And I think it was by far the funnest one because I just sort of went crazy. And with the first vendor that I went to that first day that Jill and I got in, and immediately like found 7 things from the one vendor that I knew I was going to shop from at that particular show that I went to that day. So this one is a $65 particular priced bundle. What am I trying to say? It valued bundle. And all these bundles, by the way, are $50. And so I really tried to give you guys the best discount I could with this stuff. And yeah, let's just get into it. All right. So this one has a really fun blue white palette. And let's start with the dyed agate drops. You get 6 of these, and they're 14 by 16. I'm so glad I've got a cheat sheet. Well, you all do too. Look at that. So pretty. You get this blue jean color with the blacks and this sort of cream with it. Really just leaning into that palette that I had pictured on the website. These are really fun. These would make great earrings, I think. They just have like the patterning on them just tells a story of its own, you know? Okay. You get, let's see, what are these? These are gray moonstone, 6 by 8. No, wait, no. Are these? No, wait, yeah, I'm right. I had to second guess myself. Yeah, gray moonstone. 6 by 8 faceted rondelles. So pretty, giving that brown horse fur, but with some sparkle, right? Love a rondelle. They're fun shapes to work with. Okay, let me clean those up and let me see what I've got next on here. I've got Sodalite. And I've never really used Sodalite in design before, but this palette was just a great excuse to bring it home and really like put it in with this color story. And this one was an unusual strand. It had more white than it did blue, but you can definitely see that there's a lot of blue in there too. Super sparkly, super pretty. Let me hold it up real close. I'm so sorry about my nails. I'm gonna try and get one of those stick-on nails that everyone's into right now, so that everything looks like nice and pristine on my hands. Um, yeah, Sodalite. These are small 4 millimeter rounds. You get a lot of these. 45 pieces. 45 pieces. Those are gonna match great with those agate drops. Look at that. Okay, this is basically constituted Amazonite and bronzite together. Love these. I love the patterning on them, and it's two fantastic colors that have melded together. So pretty. Ignore the dish because that's like blending in. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And you get 8 of these, I believe. 8 of these. Yes. Okay. You get some deco cut. Let's see, these are mini 5 by 7 moonstone deco beads, deco cut beads. Let's dump these out. So cute. So this is sort of that nice transition between where the blues and whites are to the browns. And so you're gonna see some really nice deco cut pieces that have like some are a little more clear, some are a little more opaque, and they got that little flash of rainbow whenever you move them in the right light as well. They are absolutely a wonderful spacer to have. Reminds me of an Appaloosa. Ooh. Kathy is asking, what is the difference between a standard kit? I bought a standard kit because I normally don't like the pearlesque chain as well as plain. I will definitely get into that here in a bit. In fact, I've got one of the horse's standard kit that I'm going to open, and you'll kind of see the difference from these big kits to the smaller ones. Let's see. Okay, we have got. I was laughing because I lost my place. I do that to myself. Peach moonstone. Okay, here we go. Peach moonstone 6 millimeter faceted rounds, 15 pieces. You guys, my like ability to just lose track of where I'm at, so easy. These are really pretty. A great transition from the browns to the whites and then the blues, but peach matches surprisingly with a lot of stones that I never would have thought. The cut and the facet on these is just excellent. They look like little disco balls. And there's some gray in there too, by the way. Like, you get kind of a huge variety. It's not all just peach. Okay. We've got now these beauties, which are, where are these? Sky blue 12 millimeter jade hex cut faceted coins. I wish I would have gotten more of these. I love these. I know that it's jade, but I'm not mad about it. The color is just absolutely dreamy and perfect for this theme. So it's translucent, and you get that nice difference of opaque with the translucent, and then you can, drop in the whites with this as well for something. Or, well, I won't ruin it for you because I'm still unveiling some of this stuff. I think the peach, even the moonstone, would look pretty with it because it's going to pick up some of the browns that are in the striations of the dyed agate as well. Or even, whoops, the soda light, because you got some blues and browns in there as well. So really great cohesion here, that and this color that I was able to pull out from that palette. Okay. And then we've got, what are these? These have to be blue lace agate rondelles. Yes. These are also smooth, really rustic. I think this is where it sort of leans into the, oh, it's a little heart. Didn't mean for that to happen, but must be a sign. It leans into that rustic horse's nature theme, and just a really great texture to add against the facets of some of the other beads. Okay. Next, we've got, this one's loaded. I'm like, you guys, it's pretty loaded. Okay, some labradorite chunks. These are great for earrings. They're in that mystic coating and just have a really wonderful, bright polish and color to them. They're just nothing like I've ever seen before. I also had to work to get these into pairs as best as I could. They are very natural and very different from each other, and that was definitely a challenge on its own. So pretty though. Okay. 3 more things. 4. Actually, 5. 5. Technically 5 more things. You have got these beautiful, what are these? These are brown zebra or zebra, um, 20 millimeter hex shape top drilled. Okay, so these are top drilled, which means that there's going to be a line across here at the top that you can, hang this from as an earring or as a pendant on a necklace if you wanted to. And you get a pair of them. So these also had to be separated and color coordinated into the bundles as well, just to make sure that they all match. Love these guys though. They're gonna make some great earrings for someone. Okay. And speaking of brown zebra, we've got the 20 millimeter hex shape. No, wait, I just did that. This one is the brown zebra, excuse me, jasper pendant. Look at that. Isn't that just outrageous? Like, that's a pretty chonky giant, like, this has gotta be an inch and a quarter, I think, or inch and a half. That's a pretty chunky little pendant that comes with. So this is going to pick up all those different colors, of the peaches and browns, and you can add those blue pops to it if you want to with the soda light, just to kinda liven up the palette. This would look excellent on just about anything. Okay, and then we've got the SilverSilk end caps. We've got the charms, of course, which I'm just going to set those out to the side since I've shown them 3 times already. This one is fun. This is the antique brass pearlesque chain. Look how rainbow that is. It is unbelievable. And the brass and that sort of rainbowy tint just coordinates so well together. I'm going to get that dish out of the way. And it really just illuminates this chain. This is only found thus far within the Only the Horses kit. Not going to have it on the website. So grab it while you can. Linda's asking, how do you purchase these kits over from Facebook? Teresa, maybe you can help drop in a link in the Silver Silk Silkies Facebook group, or actually, let me do this real quick. I can drop a link for all this. Design kits. This is the times when I was missing Joan for realsies. There we go. Yay! Okay, I got this. Joan would be so proud. Yeah, and then you get some brass end caps that match and gives you that sort of so where I was going with this color palette was like sort of rope, horses, saddle, bridle, I don't know, that sort of look and feel like cowboy rope, I don't know. That was where my head was. And yeah, that's that one. Okay, so let's get on with the one little kit that I've got left, which is the horses mini kit. This one you'll see more of a smaller bead mix, and I did make a custom chain for this one. Okay, throw that to the ground here. So this one is a much more compressed kit at $25. Linda says, thank you. You are welcome, my friend. Thank you. You still get the end caps in antique brass. This is just the single strand end caps. But you do get a custom knitted wire chain that I made specifically for this kit, and I couldn't resist. I found this antique white ball chain core in the size of my regular ball chain, you know, um, capture chains. And I had to purchase it and I had to get knitting on it because, like, look at that. And these are only going to be found in the kit, believe it or not. And so what I did was I just grabbed the best of the stones of what I had and basically just bundled it all up together. And so you get pairings and then some of things. I hate the fact that I have to clean that up later. Okay. But here we go. Like you get pairs of cool things. This is the brown zebra. It's sort of in a shield shape almost. Maybe not quite. I bet Kathy would know a better name for this particular shape. So Kathy, if you're still watching, let me know what this is. But the brown zebra jasper is just absolutely stunning, and you get some really fun color on both sides, as you can see. And then, oops. Oh, okay, it didn't fall off the table. Oh, thank goodness. You get a couple of the jade coins, the blue. What were these called? These were the. Now I lost my place again. Dang it. Oh, there we go. The sky blue jade hex. Why couldn't I figure that out? I was like, I knew that. Anyway, another pair of the Amazonite and Bronzite beads. You get another pair of the dyed agate in the blues. There's some smaller baby drops of the same. Are those not cute? Could you imagine doing like a little drop and then a big drop and then like, I don't know, throwing in one of these? So pretty. She says faceted teardrop. I will definitely go with that. And then there's the rainbow, excuse me, the peach moonstone and the gray moonstone and a bunch of sodalite, as well as some of the deco cut beads. So these are all gemstones, and there's plenty to design with. You can make some great designs out of this, including a lariat, actually, as I'm sort of thinking about it. The one design idea that I'll let you guys take away with doing this um, is if you're really in the mood to create just one design out of this and you had to have the perfect design, might I suggest doing a lariat so that you can kind of just do a quick little tie around that chain, use this part to throw over your neck, use the end caps here at the end to create little tassels that you can beat up with the kit. You could even do like this drop here at the bottom and then just sort of fashion this as such. I told you guys I wasn't going to design, but here I am designing. I can't resist. It's in my blood. Oh my god, isn't that pretty? I mean, it's so simple, but like you can do some easy stuff with this. That's just like a kit on the go, you know, with some either you could do bead stringing or use 20 gauge or 18 gauge wire to wire wrap this stuff together. Super easy, super fun. There's lots of projects on my YouTube channel, in fact, for lariats, that are a great resource for working with some of this stuff and materials. I really wanna finish this, but I can't. Like, this has already been sold to someone else. I think that they'd be very sad if they couldn't design and then they just got, like, a finished design in the mail. I don't know, that might either make them really sad or really happy. Oh, my beads actually went in there, but that's okay. Alright, I'm gonna clean all this stuff up later. The least fun part of the job is cleaning up, I will say that. If I could just have a room where everything is everywhere, that would be much easier. Anyway, I'll quit babbling, and, I just posted the link here, and I'll do it one more time for each of these kits. I think there might be still some left online. I haven't really checked the numbers. I know there were just single digits of everything. Um, oh, Linda is asking, what is stitched over the ball chain? Ooh, let me pan back down and show you guys, because I think I kind of did glaze over that. This is antique brass knitted over white ball chain. I mean, the detail on this is just spectacular, isn't it? I don't know. Should I bring this one back to like regular stock or at least maybe pop-up shop? You guys let me know in the comments because I'm not even sure. I knit all of these fun things and then I'm like, do I need that in my regular stock? I don't know. I'll let y'all decide. Hi, Jennifer. She says, yes, regular stock. Jennifer, you're like an instigator. You're an enabler too. So fun. Well, I'm glad I got to chat with you guys. Hi, Marianne. She says, yes, bring to the pop-up shop. You know, I'm still deciding what I want to do for March, if I want to do a pop-up shop or not. Those things they're quite exhausting, let me tell you, because coming up with a whole nother color palette and stuff. It's a lot of work, but it's always worth it, because I get to see you guys creating. Sarah says, yes, I would love this chain too. Well, let's see how far we get with the kits, and then I might that carrot, that little nugget has been, seeded in the back of my mind. So we'll see. All right, my lovely, lovely friends. I'm so glad I got to spend this time with you and doing an unboxing officially for the Tucson stuff. I just can't tell you what a pleasure it was to shop for these materials and just everything that came out of Tucson. It's gotten better and better, like, and I've only gone 2 years, so I guess I don't have really much to compare to. But the first time was fun. The second time was a blast. So I'm curious to see what the third time's gonna bring. And that trip is now on rotation, so you can bet that I'll be gem shopping quite a bit from now on. And for you guys, and trying to find the most fun and unusual and weird color combinations that are, I don't know, fashion forward, but inspiring to work with. So, oh, Marianne says, thank you so much, Neela. Your art is appreciated. Oh, that means so much to me. Sometimes I'm very insecure with some of these color palettes and stuff, and then I see like the excitement behind it, and I'm like, okay, just follow your heart because that's really where it's at, right? Okay, well, I'm gonna let you guys get on with your weekend. I've got a little bit of work to do on the back end here because I've got some fun classes coming up for you next week, which is starting tomorrow. I've got a fun collab with Abby Berta from the Bead Place, who's hosting an event online for the Sundance catalog jewelry make-alike, I guess. And so I've got a fun project planned for that, as well as some kits that I need to put together. It's extremely colorful. I'm like looking at it right now, and it's so, so pretty. So I can't wait to show that to you guys. And then I've got the Jesse James Beads collaboration coming up as well, and we've got some new chains coming out with their latest their latest mystery box. So lots of fun stuff in the works and new classes ahead. And so I'm just coming back at you with some more designs and more fun. So until then, I hope you stay inspired and creative and let us know what you're doing in the Silkies group. let us know what you're working on, and we'll just keep the conversation going there. All right? Talk to you guys later. Bye.